I read the book by John Piper. In John Piper's thought, he asked a question and answered himself. Who killed Jesus? John Piper asked. In the preface of that book, he asked, who killed Jesus? And in answering that question, who killed Jesus, John Piper said, God. Who killed Jesus? God. Who killed Jesus? God. So I'm asking you the question and you have to answer now. Who killed Jesus? Church, are you with me? Who killed Jesus? I will explain, don't worry. To John Piper, it is God, because if God had not permitted it, and again to John Piper, or the Nebana for dear, and to why not in the Banaba for dear? God. So who killed Jesus? God. Why would God allow his son to suffer? He killed him. He allowed him to suffer. He allowed his back to be beaten. He allowed his chain to be pulled and allowed him to pass through pain. In 2 Corinthians 5:21, God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. So God made him die. God made him die. God. So who killed Jesus? Church, respond. Jesus. Who killed Jesus? Luke 22:42. If thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. 43. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven to strengthen him. Jesus, seeing that Amen, goes into Gethsemane to pray. Onya feeling be said, can be said. He goes into Gethsemane to pray and prays to the Father. Eja, sankebeye year ankamasau crew in parime. Instead of his father saving him and taking the cup away, God rather brings angels to strengthen him to die. Oba afa manim, oba afa titimu, and also afro. Instead of saving him, you rather bring angels to come and strengthen him. Until you won't hear, and you can phone the Yesu. Yakupana no koneba. It's part of God's plan for a purpose. He allowed the son to die for a purpose. That is part of God's plan. Suffering is part of God's plan. God had to allow his son to die because it was part of his plan. So sometimes when you're going through challenges, remember, take note when you are suffering that it is part of God's plan. 1 Peter 3:18. For Christ died for sins once for all, the righteousness of the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was deaf in the body but made alive by the Spirit. For Christ died for sins. God allowed the son to die for a purpose, for the sins of this world. He made his son to die, to suffer for a purpose. He made him to die for a purpose. So suffering, when it is orchestrated by God, it's for a purpose. And let me emphasize that the sufferings you go through sometimes are ordained by God, planned by God, prepared by God to come your way. The secret of the innocent. You can be innocent and God will allow it to happen to you. It is a big family when yes, for a reason. We are reading about the donkey. Sunday we are happy. And we read that Jesus not donkeys as well. And we are happy. Remember that the text has said, Jesus Christ said, Munko a grass, Mubu a Flumbi, a yachit. I didn't yachit, so nobody we so no so tobu no why. It was for a reason that the donkey was suffering. A church a beer. And yet Jesus and no being here nantia a beer nakaya sanina on in the about with freedom. But the donkey had been tied for a reason. The donkey was suffering for a purpose. The donkey suffering. Jesus sat on the donkey for a reason and for a purpose. So sometimes when we are going through suffering, it is not all the sufferings we go through that are of satanic orchestrations. Some of them, it is God Himself being the master planner. Church, are we here? Sometimes when you're going through suffering and pain, and no,